One thing that I want to bring up too is the Louis Vuitton Lucien Clark shoe.
Wow.
Wild.
This is like,
Yo, how much are those retailing for?
Man.
You guys know?
Not yet, but that's the thing though. I don't know.
give him a good old guesstimation there, Steve.
If I had to guess, I want to put it in the category of accessible, but
Buscemi?
I'm gonna say because
give us a dollar.
my
It's
guesstimate.
LV, dude.
Yeah, no, that's the thing that makes it difficult because they aren't. This isn't like a shoe that is just gonna be in the boutiques, but it's also LV. So they as a brand, they can't put a low price tag on their products.
No.
But if I had to guess, I'm gonna say probably around the 140, 150 price range.
Yeah.
Really?
Damn, that's
sounds about
conservative.
right.
That's really low.
That's
No.
I know, but that's
But
what
they
I'm-
have to
but
make it.
exactly. The thing that
do that.
comes
I don't
with
know.
it.
I don't know if they have to.
I don't think they
I don't
do
know if
either.
they do.
Yeah, because
This is
if they're gonna be hitting the culture, right? They're Virgil's skater.
They wanna tap it. They wanna tap in. They wanna tap
There's,
in.
there's
Yeah.
no way that a skater can buy it. Then.
Right. Because the reason I'm saying this is because if you look at like even a Yeezys are $220 retail. So it's an accessible sneaker, but it's Adidas. And it's like it's one of those things where they can mass produce this and then they can put them on sale and they can do Louis Vuitton, they never put anything on sale.
Right.
And if they're wanting to do this properly, and I feel like with someone like Virgil who Off-White is an extremely expensive brand. Louis Vuitton is an extremely high-end niche brand. If they want to do something where they're tapping into the culture, they need to make it accessible for people that aren't necessarily our age.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Which is extremely smart of them.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
So,
And it looks like a regular sneaker. It's not like there's like some crazy
I mean,
stuff going on.
that
you know?
white colorway is fire, dude, with the orange right there. Or is that red? I can't even tell on this one, but that is...
I love he's bringing back the fucking Jordan Oakleys
The
right there,
Oakleys.
dude.
Yeah, 140, 150 range.
I'm
would say like
thinking, not for
400,
nothing. I'm
500.
thinking it's going to be in the 2 range, just because of the simple fact it's Louis Vuitton.
It's Louis. I mean,
and not for nothing, like a lot of these kids that are skating right now in like these higher tiered shoes. I mean, dudes are skating in like some shoes that you can like after for like fucking $2,000. They're just skating in them like normal.
So I'm trying to think too. So like, what is in skateboarding? Take out the big box brand or the big brands in skateboarding right now. What is the average price of a skate shoe?
100,
Nah.
It's like, it depends on the style of shoe. Like, you got like...
$80.
Yeah, I would say like 80, 90
Right.
would be like...
And that's so what I'm thinking. And you look at this, it's got clear inspiration from like the OG DCs from back in the day. Like,
It looks like a Rick
Howard.
Howard. Yeah.
Even like if you look at the toe, it looks like the DC Cosmo.
That
There's
looks like a DC.
you know what I
that
mean?
one.
So
Yeah.
I'm thinking in that, like, obviously Virgil has pulled inspiration from that.
Totally.
And I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt to hope that they,
Right.
you know, let's tap in. If you want to make LV a brand that is going to be recognizable within this industry, let's make it accessible for people to not only get it, but also put Lucian's name out there like that.
Right.
I wonder, do you think it's just going to be a one-time thing? Or do you think they're going to keep going?
This is a deal that they've inked for sure.
What like this is going to be like a tier for skateboarders, like to have like a lane at LV in LV.
I don't know if it's going to be open like that. I feel like it's going to be one of those like, you know how Pharrell did the ice cream thing and it was like hand-picked people? I feel like it might be something like that, but I mean...
Then we're setting it up because it almost seems like Stevie might be that next guy in that sense just because of the close relationships and, you know, I'm just saying it.
Well,
No,
I mean,
we're just-
you'd look on like LV's site. I haven't been on LV's site, but I mean, they probably have cheaper stuff like a keychain or a...
But even the
keychains
keychain
are-
for
yeah.
a keychain.
For
Yeah.
keychain.
I'm not saying that it's cheap, like $5,
Yeah,
but you know what I mean? Like it's the normal. And so somebody can afford this for 150.
I would hope. I don't.
200.
And this is
I don't
a
know if they're gonna do
guesstimation.
that.
I know this
Yeah.
is
I was
me
going
having wishful thinking.
Yeah.
And obviously, like, yeah, we know like an LV belt is $600. You know what I mean? Like a fucking card holder is like $250, $300, something like that. So like the products that they make are fucking astronomical. It's not for the average consumer.
Sure.
So let's eliminate skateboarding and just go from like what the standard is of what LV charges.
they'd be like
So this
800,
shoe-
900.
Yeah, exactly.
I've seen the shoes
So they're
before.
not. I don't think that they're gonna like really bow down that much and bring it down to 100 and something where it's attainable like that, just because it's still a sought after brand.
Yeah, I don't think I think they're gonna go like $300 or something, dude. That's what my.
I'm like I'm like slashing half of what they would charge that shit normal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if they're gonna charge it $800, maybe $400.
When are these coming out? Do we know?
I don't believe there's been a release on that.
I would say I'm hopeful thinking with Steezus, because if they're putting money into marketing on Thrasher magazine,
yeah, that's true.
and
I
all
didn't
that
think about
shit,
that.
if the people that they know that are looking at this brand in Thrasher magazine, they would hope maybe they're gonna buy the shoe.
Exactly.
Yeah, but like throwing like marketing dollars at Thrasher, I'm just not for nothing. that's crumbs for them.
Yeah, dude,
totally.
No, absolutely.
But
But a
why,
brand like
though?
LV doesn't have to do that.
Right,
No.
exactly.
No, but they
like that-
can. It's just to do it.
Yeah, but it's like you don't see Lamborghini ads, but Lamborghinis are fucking on the roads everywhere. Like,
I don't think
it's-
Thrasher would allow a Lamborghini ad in.
No.
Thrasher.
I'm just using that as an example.
Yeah, okay,
But I'm saying like a brand like LV, where if you like we were talking about their regular shoes, you're not going to see those anywhere. Not going to be in mags. Not going to be in any ads or anything like that. But there are a limited number of those shoes.
Yes.
With this, it seems like it feels like they're going to do a mass production of them.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you take something like that where you're basically flipping it, we're going to make a lot more and drop the price. It's still going to kind of balance out. Whereas if you have a niche product where you're only making a limited amount, but then you're charging this astronomical price, then you're still going to get.
It's a culture
They're not
move. At
trying
the
to-
end of the day, like I think then more likely they're going to be getting lines for this shoe. Like I mean, if it's only going to be sold at LV, like you're going to see a different crowd.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Popping
yeah.
up.
And some of those kids,
Because they're
that,
probably looking at Supreme and being like, "Oh, cool."
but some of those kids that buy the cheaper shoe, they might end up buying a belt, buy a wallet,
build-
like something else that
yeah.
they can purchase
Exactly.
because
Is
they're
there
into
any-
it now.
Is there any other
Yeah.
tied in product to this?
No,
drop.
not as far as we've seen yet.
I'm sure Palace is tying in to some degree, or like
I would imagine
But
so,
as far as
yeah.
like LV, that's just the shoe.
Right. Because he's the only person who has, I want to say, a full contract with Louis Vuitton.
That's psycho.
Psycho.
God, fucking
So for
legendary
that,
shit.
and then
Legendary
obviously, like,
shit.
you know, the direct connection with Virgil being the creative director and taking all the, I mean, everything he does has skateboarding inspiration in it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
undeniable.
definitely.
And
Definitely.
You know?
Thank you, Virgil, for really, man.
And now, like I said, you know, this is just
big.
all speculation. This is a conversation. I'm, like I said, wishful thinking.
Right.
Yeah.
But if the things all add up the way that they're doing it, I would hope that they would have some sort of like heart to make it accessible for, you know,
Right.
the
Yeah.
kids that want to represent.
True.
I could see 150. I could see 152, maybe max.
So, I mean, like, and like
Two
exactly.
max.
Like, if you're looking
Calling
at
3, dude.
That's what I'm just
Let's all
being-
do a little poll right
Yeah.
here. Steezus, you sticking with the 140?
yeah,
now
I'm
that
just,
we-
I'm gonna hold my I'm gonna stick to my
Okay.
guns. I would be hopeful.
Okay. Kelly?
I'm gonna say $300-400.
What do we
mean-
let's narrow it down a little bit.
Dude, I'll say $300.
300.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're on the Price is Right
Well,
now.
yeah, this is it, man.
I'm fucking right with Steezus. I think 140, 150, and if you guys want to send us a couple pairs, we will fucking.
Absolutely.
Listen, Virgil,
You already
Red Bull
know about
hat,
that.
Louis Vuitton. I'm ready. I am ready.
We'll put them on the show. It's real
ready.
culture right
I'm
there.
ready.
I just have
I
this
will
thing-
talk into that fucking shoe. I'll put that shoe right here. I will talk into that shoe. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good idea, Chris.
Wow.
Virgil.
So good.
Dubs.
Hey, like, that's nightclub
I'm-
colors
I'm
right
gonna
there.
go-
That's
Oh,
nightclub
yeah.
colors right there.
Take it
I'm
from
going
the
around the 250, not 225 to 250 range.
That's
Okay.
reasonable. That's
reasonable.
That's very reasonable.
I was gonna say higher end, 300.
Yeah.
But I like wishful thinking. I really want it to be like 150.
I want it to be
200.
attainable too, but I mean, at the end of the day,
200
this is a heritage brand that has really it speaks luxurious. So it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
This is so
But
pretty
then,
awesome.
but it makes no sense for them to get into skateboarding.
yeah, it wouldn't
but
even
what
be
I'm go ahead.
No. Yeah, I was just gonna to say like that. It wouldn't even be. They would turn their nose up to it.
Exactly.
You know, but it's like they've done a collaboration with Supreme, and obviously Supreme started as a skate brand, moved into what it is now, but they've never done anything like this, where this is like core skateboarding.
Yeah.
And for them to have even just the open mind of like, yeah, let's make a shoe designed for skateboarding, put ads on Thrasher. Let's really like tap into the market of skateboarding, not just people that like skateboarding fashion or are into skateboarding. I would hope that they, somewhere along the lines would try and make something accessible. And to your point, $225 not for sneakers nowadays, that's not bad. But when you're thinking about something you're going to skate and destroy, and like you want to hopefully have repeat customers, maybe make it a little bit more accessible.
And to add on that, not for nothing, the track record of Louis Vuitton shoes, I mean, they're not the best shoes. Let's just be honest. Yeah. So for you to really tap into skateboarding, we need to be like versatile in the sense of being able to actually skate in these shoes.
Yeah, they gotta be
so
good.
I mean,
Right.
It looks great and all, but can we
functional?
actually skate in this shoe?
Yeah. I mean, you're talking about high fashion.
Yeah, because I'm going off of fucking like their regular staple shoes that they've put out, and like, to be honest, bro, like they are not comfortable.
Yeah. Right.
And I'm just being honest.
Yeah. You're just paying for that fucking stripe.
Exactly.
But sitting here thinking about it now, I'm like, dude, I can't picture a Louis Vuitton shoe, even a skateboarding shoe, being $100.
Yeah, I can't either. That's what I'm
I
saying.
can't picture that on the
imagine
shelf.
It's like a weird thing to have their shoes
Even
that price.
150.
Yeah. They have that price. They're gonna go that low.
That's what I'm saying.
I can't imagine them going that low.
Like you said, Steezus, it does. They don't have sales. Why don't they have sales? Because that devaluizes the brand.
Yes.
Right. So now they're taking this shoe. How are they going to?
They can't.
You're devaluing the like
exactly
$600 wallets. Like how?
Yeah,
I don't know. It's a trip. We'll see.
Yeah, it starts with them getting into skateboarding in general.
But they
did that by getting the collab with Supreme.
Yeah.
So I mean, they already.
One.
But now now you're really testing your brand in a sense of really like.
Yeah.
You gonna bring it down that low? Okay.
They don't need to be in skating. They can easily just keep doing what they're doing.
Oh yeah.
So
Skateboarding.
It's like cool. They're like, I think it's rad that they they got Lucien on there. They're working with him. It's an organic thing. That's how it goes. They don't need to go into skateboarding. They're hooking him up, dude. Like,
I mean, not for nothing. It's putting a spotlight on skateboarding like no other. They're thankful for that, especially like this brand as it is. But I mean, fuck, to really, bow down and have them have $100. That doesn't make sense.
Like I said, man, we'll see.
And
we'll see.
I'll say this too. Lucien, like watching him over the years, he's a really fucking good skateboarder. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
So it is cool. Like, who was he on before? Supra a while back? That was he wrote for Supra, I think.
Prior to this, I think so, a while ago. Yeah, dumb long ago.
And those dudes like Palace is, they're killing it, and he's just still out there killing it in the streets. Like this whole thing, I was surprised to see it, but it makes sense, dude.
Is this only going to be available at Louis Vuitton stores?
I would assume so.
I mean, I would imagine.
Yeah,
I don't know.
think they're selling that nowhere else.
Yeah.
Like not at Payless.
I probably. What's the one place they had mad shoes? Payless and Famous Footwear.
Famous footwear.
Right.
I gotta. Yeah, it would be. It's actually we all have no idea what the
how they're gonna roll
this
out.
How roll it.
Right. That's
all
why these
speculation.
conversations are so great because it's like, fuck, if they do come out and it's a $600 shoe, there's gonna be an uproar.
It's gonna be bought. Let's just be honest. The shit is gonna be bought.
Not by skaters.
skateboarders.
No, I mean, but it's still gonna be bought.
Like who bought the Louis Vuitton Supreme collab?
All the hype.
A lot of motherfuckers.
A
lot of people, and not for nothing, they bought it to sit on it to sell it after.
Right. But how many? I mean, I don't think I've met one skater that bought that.
No,
because they couldn't get it.
They can't get it.
Right.
That right there is exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
If you want the people that are actually going to skate those and support the movement, and obviously it's different when you talk about
I agree with you on
Nike and all this with all the dunks that are coming out now and nobody can get them and all this, like, yeah, that's a whole thing in that category right there. But something like this, where this has literally never been done before, I hope, and maybe I'm looking at it with rose-colored glasses, but I hope that they do it the right way and that Virgil implements some sort of system in order to make that happen. Maybe I'm giving people too much credit, and that we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out.
I think they had to meet each other
for Louis
halfway.
Vuitton is a whole different thing.
No, not necessarily. I guess I shouldn't have said that. Not a system, but more so of like a price point to hopefully,
for people to attain them. Yeah.
he has a lot of pull, obviously, Virgil, and you see him on fucking people's Instagrams. You see him commenting, fucking Kelly.
Yeah, he follows
Hey,
Kelly.
I talked to him. He said he's down to come on our show.
Well, then come talk about this shit.
Exactly.
Not for nothing.
real.
Because
that's a main show for sure.
And
Oh my
Kelly talks to
God.
so many people. It's crazy. Every day he's like, I talked to this dude. I DM this guy. I was like,
He's
how
the
many
man of the
do you talk
people,
to?
dude.
Man of the people,
Man
man.
of the people, man.
Unbelievable.
Jump
Fuck
ropes,
yeah.
Virgil.
Hey,
you got everything.
I'm supposed to be getting people on the show. I'm supposed to be talking.
You're
to
the
people.
most.
I love it.
You're the most DM.
Wait,
dude.
how'd that conversation come about?
When I did that tray flip challenge thing a while back, he followed me and then reposted it, and I was like,
Wow.
yo, thank you. That's rad. That I appreciate it. He's like, yo, like he responded like, hey man, like congrats everything you got going on, like really rad. And then we started. I was like, thank you.
Wow.
It's kind of like
That's dope.
I
I
was
didn't
just
post
like,
any of my slappies.
Chris.
Maybe just
No,
throw,
he's
just throw a tag in
truly
the comments
tapped
next
in.
time.
I'll
Just,
throw a little hashtag.
yeah, just let them know. Like,
yeah, but like he doesn't follow me. Like how did he come across that? I was just like tripping.
Right.
I guess
Well,
that-
he's up on
probably
skating.
Ivan.
Yeah, he is
I've been maybe.
Oh,
yeah.
I've been.
up on skating, dude.
Well, we will find out
that's
about
amazing.
this, man. It's an interesting.
It's a great topic to talk about.
Totally.
Yeah.
And let us people listening, watching, whatever. Let us know what you think too, because this conversation is going to keep going until we get more information.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
definitely.
Yeah, because we don't know when it's being released or anything.
Right.
This is just a kind of a sneak.
It's gonna be
peek,
soon
so.
here. We're talking about it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. There you go,
I
man.
just hope they do it right, man. That's all I care
there you
about.
go.
We all
Moose.
love skateboarding so much. We want to make sure that the people that
Totally.
do what they do can get it.
And he's got to be on the same page.
I think he is. I
Seems
think
like
he
he
is.
What do you
I don't
mean?
know.
What do you mean?
Well, just about like, hey, we're jumping into the skateboarding thing. Like, let's make this affordable for skateboarders to buy.
Has to.
Like,
But this is the first time that they're going to be doing something like this to like. I'm not trying to say devalue their brand, but like bring down the tier of like the price point of what shit should cost when they sell it. You know, I think it's one of those things that
I think they're at a place too, Dubs, where they're not worried about devaluing their brand with coming out with this. You know what I mean? Like they are established.
Yes.
You know, they're like, whatever, we could jump into.
But dude, think about that. When they come out with the shoe, there's gonna be lines of this probably going into Louis Vuitton.
To buy a bag
No,
and a wallet.
No,
no.
other than this.
Add it on.
I mean, dude, I went the other day. I want to get a wallet from there, and I was like, okay, after this wallet, I'm definitely not buying anything else in here. That's for damn sure.
$300 for it.
Here's a Satori wallet, bro. I'm sure one of the people who win will just donate it to you, bro. Here's this.
Oh, you see? There you go.
Satori
See, did you
movement.
buy anything else after that?
No, not on that trip. No.
I had one purchase I was going in for. That
I
was
went in
it.
for a wallet.
There you go, man. Lucien Clark on Louis Vuitton. New shoes coming out. We don't know when. We don't know how much they'll sell for, but it's interesting to talk about, man. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Congrats to those dudes, man.
Definitely, man.
Yeah.
Super dope.
That's monumental shit right there.
Good. I'll DM you my address.
There you go. Even crazy, like, Virgil just like working and doing what he loves so much and getting that position there, then bringing all the opportunities down, like from skateboarding. It's like
crazy.
It's absolutely
Lucien
crazy.
doing his thing, like, yo,
Crazy.
congratulations.
And that to that point, that's why I'm hoping it's done right.
Yeah.
You know.
Nah, he's pushing it forward, bro. Real
I'm
shit.
sure this won't be the last time we talk about this.
No.
Yeah.